Hello friends, today I will tell you a story about a girl Maria who lived in a small town. She loved to play teacher, but whenever she played this game, she always wanted to act like her English teacher. Once her father asked her, "Why you always acted like your English teacher?" And she answered, "Papa, I just love her classes and I don't want to attend the classes of other subjects." Her father said, "Why, Maria?" Then Maria replied that because every teacher pushes us to get good marks and to cover the syllabus only. But my English teacher, she makes her classes so fun that I love to study English throughout the day. So, always admiring her role model, she grew up and graduated from a teacher training institute. And after that, she joined an educational institution with a big dream about her teaching. But when she joined her dream job, Maria realized that her fellow teachers just focused on the formal way to complete the syllabus and high results of their students only. They were not as passionate and motivated as a teacher must be. In our society, a good teacher is often judged with the academic performance of his students. As she was also burdened with the same result-oriented approach of the authorities, now she realized the position of her other school teachers. But she always missed the wonderful classes of her favorite teacher and wanted to be like her. So she did a lot of research, watched so many videos and had put in a lot of efforts to come up with different ways of learning of her students. And she was also well aware of the fact that students, parents or administrators had some expectations from her. Now, after a lot of thinking and working, it was crystal clear in her approach that how to prepare students for the future. First of all, she took a primary test of the students in order to know their mental level as well as their individual differences, needs, and decided the expected level on which she wanted to have them. She also explored some teaching and assessment strategies according to the students' capabilities and applied them within a given time frame. Time to time, she checked the performance and progress of the students, which helped her in getting the feedback of her teaching strategies and also helped her students about their own progress. Both teachers and students were able to feel their real capabilities. Her true reward was when parents of her students called up the principal and appreciated the efforts of Maria, as they could see very positive changes in their children. Finally, Maria was able to catch the thread of her students' growth with the right approach to assessment strategies. Learning from this, the principal of the school changed the approach and motivated all the other teachers to work for the overall development of the students and asked Maria to help them. So dear friends, here in the story, Maria planned her teaching in a very specific way. She used various types of classroom assessments to achieve the expected level of the students. First of all, when she took the primary test of the students, she used diagnostic assessment to know the strengths, weaknesses and individualized needs of the students so that she can adjust his instructional strategies accordingly. Then during the course delivery, she periodically checked the performance and progress of the students, which we can call as assessment for learning. It helped her to monitor their progress as well as also got the feedback of her teaching strategies. And at the end, she checked the students' achievement, that how well the students have completed the learning tasks. Hence, we can observe that different assessment strategies served her as a magic stick in approaching the goal. Sometimes existence exists with the evaluation or assessment, as in the case of a teacher whose credibility is often judged with his students' annual results. Many teachers are pressurized for showing certain results of their students within no time. Then the assessment comes with its magic. If a teacher is well equipped with the different aspects of assessment, then he or she can easily excel in any situation. So this is all about assessment and importance of assessment in teaching learning process. Thank you.